Hello and welcome to Enjoy the View Travel. Join us as we talk about this week's View on Travel. Hey everybody, it's Brittany with Enjoy the View Travel. Okay, right out of the gate, let's talk cruising. We have some Carnival news. Now, I have no stake in Carnival whatsoever. I don't sell Carnival, but I've been on Carnival before. I have lots of clients who like Carnival. And so I wanted to share some Carnival news with you. They are considering a mega ship change that Royal Caribbean is going to be starting soon. So Royal is breaking with tradition on its newest ships. Its mega ship Utopia of the Seas launches in July, and it's going to be doing 3 and 4 night sailings instead of the typical 7-night sailings. So usually when a new ship comes out, they are strictly doing 7-night sailings because those typically sell the best. And that gives the biggest impact for both the cruisers and financially for the cruise line. Makes sense, right? So for the fact that they are breaking from that is pretty spectacular. There are some cruisers who do not want to do a 7-night sailing for various reasons, and this is going to allow them to experience the newest ships and vacation on their own terms. So Royal is moving Wonder of the Seas also to 3 and 4 night sailings. So 2 of their newest and biggest ships. Notice I said it's not the biggest. I don't think Utopia is going to be bigger than Icon. So, but if you want to still sail a 7-night on Wonder or Utopia, you can still do that. It's called a B2B or a back-to-back cruise. And then you would sail both the 3 and the 4 night cruises. Now, back to Carnival. They are considering the same move for their Excel class ships. Now, I don't know that it would be all of their ships, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. And I think it will be based on how well Royal does with this move if Carnival actually decides to follow. So we can definitely keep an eye on this one and we'll see what happens. Okay, a little bit of Alaska cruise news, and this is important. It may set a precedence for other ports who have these same concerns. So residents in Juneau are frustrated with the over-tourism that is happening in Alaska. And as a result, cruise lines have officially agreed to a capacity limit starting in 2026. Sunday through Friday, there will be a cap of 16,000 lower berths, and Saturday, the cap will be 12,000 lower berths. For those of you who do not cruise, a lower berth means a bed. So that typically means that most cabins have 2 lower berths, so that's 2 beds. Even if they convert into a queen bed, they're still considered 2 beds. Now, it is important to note that that's not where the residents are ending this. They are attempting to seek a cruise ship ban on Saturdays and July 4th. So that would take this even further into limiting this. Now, we'll have to see how this plays out. It could end up meaning that Juneau becomes a port of the past. And, depending on how residents in other ports feel about this, you could start to see it trickle down to other ports as well. So we'll have to keep an eye on our Alaska ports and see how that is going to change. This is a big step, and we'll see how it goes from there. So keep an eye on this one for sure. In Southwest news, Southwest is now offering a new nonstop flight from Cincinnati to Nashville. However, there is not a nonstop flight coming back from Nashville to Cincinnati, so something that you might want to keep in mind. But we'll keep an eye on this too, because that is something that could change if there is enough interest in the nonstop flight from Cincinnati to Nashville. So something to keep our eye on with Southwest. Delta and United Airlines both resumed flights this week to Israel, and both airlines say that they will closely monitor the situation and make adjustments as needed. So hop on and hop off tours have become extremely popular, and they are a great way to see many tourist attractions in cities, or even a great way just to get a good tour of the city. Most hop on and hop off tours offer some type of bus or trolley option, like you see here. But in some areas, like in Fort Lauderdale, they actually have a water taxi hop on and hop off tour. They're an excellent way to see multiple areas in the city that offer these options, and so keep those in mind for your next trip. Join us next time for this week's View on Travel with Enjoy the View Travel. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell.